That actually, that looks pretty good.
That's great. I don't have a cloth, or I'd like wipe the lights look fuzzy, but the everything else looks good. There you go. And it'll probably get dirty again. Oh, that's fine.
Okay. I think it was hard because we don't have a ton of places here.
Which is why we went to the right tonight.
We have a backup laptop too. They got the ICS in case we can't get you on without it. That one should be a PC. It should be used in, and then I can module it by. Yeah.
Unit save here. Yeah.
It was just flying rushed all the time. They were saying it wasn't working, but it actually was
Well, I
working.
have no idea. This is Olivia.
Hi, I'm Brandon. Nice to meet you.
This metal is good.
I can tell. Now that
I'm
you said
older.
It. Now that you said it, I can tell. This
You're
is
the
live. Just so you know.
Sorry. You're the ladies I need to talk to. So I have a person in there. She registered online, but she wants to move to in person. So you want me to swipe her bids? Yes. Okay. Can we do that? Yeah. I'm gonna actually, I'll just come with and take down her information. I'm just freeze that out.
I didn't realize.
Are you in where they're registering? Yes. Okay, I'll be in it. That's fine. Come on. Yeah. And I have one who's here in person and who would like to keep his bid, so she can just switch to in-person, correct?
He likes to keep them online.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't want to bid himself up, that's the only thing we don't want people to run into. So if he knows what his max is, and once it passes his max with the live crowd, he's welcome to bid in person.
Okay. So I'm happy to talk to her too.
I know that.
Walk there. Yeah, you can see it when you get down here.
I wonder if while I'm in office, I can get a piece of paper.
You have your sheets?
No.
Well, I don't have them. Greg was supposed to give it to you.
Okay. I haven't helped load a hay tonight. I actually was fine. I just didn't do anything where I had.
That's one, two. That's one, two.
We're gonna change direction.
You have to ride around for about 5 more minutes and we're about to go live. If anyone watching right now, the demo will be in this pen and the pen that's joining here. All these horses will be riding around in that pen during the demo and following it.
This is live, just so you know. Yeah, I'll do a welcome. Hello, welcome to the 20th annual University of Findlay Spring Horse Sale. My name is Brandon Moore, and I am the horse sale coordinator and instructor in our equine marketing class. I'm up here with Art O'Brien and Rusty Miller. We're also integral parts of getting our horse sale put together. We are streaming live on YouTube Live for these demos.
Can we turn the volume up? You can't barely hear us the other end.
Down there.
Yeah. Like
If I need Jake.
at those dates. So it's
Those are yours. Really?
Jake Bowman to the block. So again, we'd like to welcome you to our horse sale. What you're seeing out here is months, maybe even years of dedication by our students to these horses. We have a very nice group of horses in the sale this year. I'd also like to recognize every student in our equine marketing class that put this sale together. If you guys could come step forward, or if you're on a horse, raise your hand if you're in the equine marketing class. You'll see about 46 hands go up. We had a very large group, and they worked very diligently to get these horses prepared for today. So we're excited to have a great horse sale. Thank you for supporting our program. And please know that the money raised through the sale is all going back into our students, their education, and our program. So we really appreciate it. Thank you for choosing our horse sale. At this time, we can probably clear the pen. And if you're in group 1, you can stick around in the pen. Spencer, does that sound better? Mark, does this sound any better? I guess not. Mark Smith.
Spencer's got a thumbs up. We're good, I think. For those online, you can watch on YouTube Live for these live demos, and then jump over to High Bid and auctions on 309 for the sale at noon. You're back with your back.
I know you're up here, but I just wanted people walking up to know.
Tell me that right after this bit.
I put him on. Take his on. Okay.
Welcome, everyone. We kind of grouped the horses together slightly in regards to maybe their disciplines, maybe the level that they're broke. We have various groups of horses today. This is a mixed group of horses that one of them were broke out this semester. But I'll just talk to you a little bit about these horses. I'll say a lot more when the horse sale's going on. So lot 21, Ray Shea, that's the gray mare. Big leg. She's going trotting around down the far end now. Ray Shea, 21. Lot number 1, DEMOS Hackleberry, the Buckskin Gelding, and he's one local with Hackmore. Lot number 4, Jules Sweet Harlan, she's a day roan mare. And lot number 2, Z. Z we just sent to us this semester to put some finishing on it. Going back to Ray Shea. Ray Shea was lot 21, and she was 5th in the trail this past week. So when we talked about placings, we had a little horse show at finals. All these students are required to show the horses in some class. There's various classes at finals. It's quite a competitive one. We have outside judges coming in and judging them while we're grading the students on their progress. Judges don't know the progress, just judges just to judge the horses in the way that it's being presented. So it means a lot to the students. It means a lot, should mean a lot as far as purchasing. And these horses have been shown a little bit. It's been in this environment, but they've been shown a little bit. So take what Ray Shea, she was 5th in the trail, 5th in the ranch rail, and 3rd in the very competitive ranch riding class here. Lot number 1, DEMOS Hackleberry. He was 5th in a very, very nice ranch trail class, and he also has some cow now. And you watch the videos online, and he was pushing those cows around and pushing them right through the water. He's a cool gelding. Lot number 4 had a great finals. She was 4th in the ranch riding, 4th in the ranch trail. She won the horsemanship class and the big horsemanship class. She won the equitation. She put an English saddle on too. And then she was 2nd in hunter and saddle. And this was a high point freshman horse. And that means a lot. She's competing against horses that have been here and done that, and are still doing that, and know their job. And she was one of the greener ones in it, and she just really showed this week. So that's lot number 4. If you have any questions about these horses, these students love to talk about their horses. They spend a lot of time on them. They know them much better than I. You're welcome to talk to them as they take the horses out. We'll let them do a few more minutes.
Sawyer has a great name.
Really change? I'll take that. Pretty great. Little Mexican horse can change leads too. That was lot number 1 that just did a lead change. Again, very young green horse just broke out, but great lining. Thank you, Group 1. Again, any questions on these horses? Don't hesitate to stop the students out there. They'll spend a few more minutes riding around out there, then they're going to take the horses back to their stalls. Lot number 1 doesn't want to leave. He just keeps doing more and more tricks. Thank you, Group 1. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2.
Yeah. I think the mic is like, hold it close. Yeah.
Okay, this is the group that I put together to represent the university as kind of a broke all-around horse. 3 of these horses have been freshman horses. Actually, all of them have been at one time. Freshman horses mean they're kind, and they've been ridden by greener riders and more advanced riders. They've been in our program for quite a while. A number of these horses we broke up from scratch. One was donated, the others we broke up from scratch and started with them, so we know these horses very well. Students are very proud of these horses, and we had dibs for who was going to get to ride these horses for the demo and for the sale. This is group number 2. I'll start with about number 27. That's what I like about you. And this mare has been a sophomore horse, a junior horse, and now a freshman horse. She's one of the taller horses that we have in our sale, and she was 3rd in the trail, 4th in the hunter in the saddle, 4th in the horsemanship, 6th in the pleasure, and 5th in the equitation, all in the freshman class. Most of those classes had roughly 25 horses in them. That's what I like about you, about 27. And she's the red mare with the white in the face that is jogging towards the camera. We're in my road, lot 24. She's a mare that's just coming in front of the announcer stand, and she's long trotting right now, and she has had a great finals. She was in the hunt definitely for the all-around today, this week in the finals. She was 1st in the trail, she was 1st in the hunter and saddle, she was 2nd in the equitation, and she was 3rd in the western pleasure. Remember my rose, Laura. The red road mare out there, lot number 10, the best suggestion. This is another one that we broke out here and then brought on through our program. It has been ridden several years here for several different levels of riders. Was a junior horse for quite a while after she was broke out, and now is been a freshman horse. And she was 2nd in the horsemanship in a very nice class. We had a couple people arguing about who was going to get to ride this one too. So these horses are pretty solid, very solid horses that represent our program. The years of work that the students have put in on these horses to get them broken, solid, and steady horses. Lot number 3. She was hoping I'd talk about her. This is Will She Rock. I remember specifically buying this horse offline. Never went to look at her. She was in a sale out in Iowa. A breeder passed away, and his whole farm dispersed. And he basically raised paint horses. But this mare, she was a big, strong filly, and we bought her, put her in the senior project program, and then she moved on, and she's been a wonderful, great-minded horse for us. This spring, in the spring finals, she was 3rd in the green trail. This is upperclassmen. This is like all the best horses we possibly have here to represent the university. So she was 3rd in the green trail, 2nd in the open trail, 2nd in the green western riding, and 6th in the showmanship. And this mare hasn't really changed, and she's a simple horse to ride. That's Will She Rock, lot number 3.
There's only 4 in that group.
Let's see, one more action, girls. These girls had the option to ride one hand or two hands. They're all showing the horses off one hand. They're broke bears. And they happen to be all mares too, as a matter of fact. Listen, can you change the leader too? I'll say this later also, that these horses have been shown in regards to the IHSA program. Very nice. And the students that draw the horses, these horses in IHSA, are very, very happy students at that time if they've drawn any of these horses for the IHSA show. We do allow the public to ride a couple of these horses and test drive them in the other ring following the demos. And several of these horses that I've just talked, actually 2 of these horses are on that list to ride. There are releases over there that need to be signed, liability waivers, but you're more than welcome to go back and see if one of the horses you like is on that ride list. Great changes, Melissa, thank you. Okay, this was group number 2. Thank you. Good. Very good.
Yeah. But not during the sale.
I got
It's
you.
gonna be too busy up here.
I won't come up here during the sale, just like for now.
This is live.
I figured that out. I saw myself a little.
Okay, the last group of horses were horses that you can take tomorrow to the horse show and show those horses and be pretty darn competitive. Actually, very competitive. This group of horses I grouped together, they were broke out this semester. They are fancy prospects. They all want to go to the horse show. They all want to be nice horses. They've been trained up, started very, very, very well by the students, and they have a long future ahead of them. This is the group of the horse show potential horses that you'll read about someday, or watch on live YouTube someday. These are nice horses. This is the group 3. I'll start with the big black gelding, lot number 8. Big black gelding that's looking by the gate right now, making on the zip. But it can be really wild. Big fancy black gelding. He's going to be a Western horse. He's going to be an English horse. He's about the growthiest colt we've had here, and he is very good legged. Lot number 8, making on the zip. Lot number 29, 2-star of the night.
Come on, Ginger.
Thank you. This is the dun filly that's open by the camera now. Great mover. Probably one of the more mature looking horses of the group. And she's going to go both directions too. And if you want to grow a mane and let her get a little hairy, she could be a ranch horse too. She really has a good step, good movement. She's steering. Really had a great start. Super strong behind. Two-star of the night, lot number 29. Lot number 23. Lot number 23 is the Bayroll gelding that I have had more calls on than any horse here. And for good reason. If I want to take one home, it might be lot number 23. She's a lazy loper, and she's out of the Code Blue mare. She was third in the 100 in the saddle, third in the 100 in the saddle for the colts. Fifth in the equitation, first in the Western Pleasure, deservedly so, and sixth in the horsemanship. This little gal has done a wonderful job with her, and him and this gelding just wants to please. He is, I can't say enough about his mind. Lot number 23, back to Lopen. Lot number 14, the brown filly. And it's the filly that is long trotting right now. Coming by the camera shortly. And she's another making me really wild. And she's out of the zip signal there. She's a big, strong filly, and she's really moves well, has quite a bit of trot to her, but then can come back and jog also. Good loper.
And she's only been
This
here for
one,
half the
I'm
semester.
reminded, this one came in a lot later. She was stuck in Florida for some reason, and at the breeder's relatives, and she didn't come in. She's only had, maybe 5 weeks of riding. Maybe 5 weeks of riding, period. Never been saddled, never been handled before that. She came in green as grass. The Langley brothers, who's had a lot of our horses, have big beliefs in our program, and we appreciate them a lot. This is one of the ones that they own, and we took her in. She had trouble getting up here from Florida, as I said, no fault of her own. And as a result of that, we started her a lot later. But she's so good-minded that we said, yeah, we can put her through the sale. She's a nice filly. Making sweet signals, lot number 14. Lot number 13. Lot number 13, the special dog. And she is special. She can long trot, she can jog, she can lope. She is amazing. This girl has worked very, very hard on this mare. This mare tries her heart out. She can do things very correct, as you see in the turnaround, very correct. She was first in the equitation, first in the horsemanship, second in the 100 saddle, third in the pleasure, third in the trail. Yep, she got ranchy too. She was fourth in the ranch pleasure, sixth in the ranch riding, and second in showmanship. Alexis put hours and hours and hours on this mare, as all the students have. This mare steps up to the plate, and if anything, a lot of different days we say, just let her do her deal. I mean, she just wants to do more and more. This is one of the best minded horses in the group, and she is fancy. Lot number 13, special dog. Lot number 5.
Page Fume on the Red Roan.
Okay, the red roan is just loping by here. Okay, she's a Code Blue out of a Good Machine mare, so she's bred to be a great horse. She is Ms. BS, Miss Good Machine, lot number 5. She was 6th in the pleasure. She's good-minded. She's tried really hard. She's been a simple horse to break out. Very strong behind. She's going to handle the training. BS and Good Machine, lot number 5. These horses haven't been exhausted to be here. They've been trained on to be here. You're seeing the way they are. And they might get a little more excited in the sales pen, they may not. These are all very young horses that have only been broke up this semester. And they are stopping, starting, and steering with a lot of quality. I'm very excited about this group of horses. Very proud to represent them. Since they're young horses, and you're welcome to ask the students, as I said, lots of questions about them. They know them very well. But this group of horses, we don't allow the public to ride. Thank you, girls. Okay, group number 4. Group number 4, let's get Reggie. Come on in. Bring him on in. These are the ranch horses. These are our broke ranch horses. These horses know their jobs. These horses can go to any horse show and compete in the ranch horse classes tomorrow. We've got one tugging along coming in. Broke ranch horses, we're stirring it up with them. These students have a blast riding these horses, and several of them show on our ranch horse team also, and have worked the cows in the boxing and the step-up boxing, done the ranch trail. Lot number 30, can't beat the best. This is kind of a horse that is swapped back and forth. He's pleasure bred, and he's done the pleasure, but he can go forward and do the ranch stuff too. He probably needs to go forward and do the ranch stuff. Wade, lot number 30, can't beat the best. Happens to be by our eldest son, and he's out of a Zippo Pine Bar granddaughter. Wade, lot number 30. Hensetter's Beaver, lot number 25. It's the mare that's changing leads right there. And now she's tracking around to the right. This pretty day mare, Hensetter's Beaver. She's been in our program for a number of years. And she's like throwing out Mercedes out of the box park now. Hensetter's Beaver, lot number 25. She's worn lots of hats here and there, I just say, in the reining side, and the horsemanship, and the ranch horse stuff. Been a senior reiner, and a very successful senior reiner. Will crack around and steer, goes forward, slows down, and accepts being handled. Lots number 25, Hensetter's Beaver. Virtually all Pepto. That's the little red roan mare that is loping around now. If you saw some video footage of her, she was the one pushing cattle around. This student's been proud to ride this little mare. She just came in just after our spring break in March to come through the sale, and we proudly represent her. She's a good mover. She is a willing horse. She's a light horse. She's a smart horse. This mare's been trail ridden all over the state of Ohio, and is really honest at that too. But as a show horse, even as a show horse, she's going to be one that you can take tomorrow to ranch horse show and be very competitive with. And she has a little cowie too. Virtually all Pepto, lot number 22. At our ranch horse show, she was second in a big boxing class of a lot of our great cutters and our better cow horses. She took control of that cow. Lot number 12. There's going to be some tears when this one leaves us. She's smart and high. Horse is a kind, sweet, willing horse. She's second in the ranch pleasure, 6th in the horsemanship, 5th in the regular western pleasure. If you're looking for one for your grandkids to ride and grandmother can ride along with it, it would be Porsche. She's been used for boxing. She has some handle working a cow. And she's been used as a team pennant horse also. Lot number 7, RWS Remark Edition. He was dragging along, and that's the buckskin that you saw change weight a little bit earlier. Really, really, really good minded buckskin. And he's the greenest horse of this group by far as number of miles on this horse. And this horse, I believe, is in the Ranching Heritage program, and just has great self-care. He's an uphill loper, and he can trot, and he's fancy to look at. Lot number 7, RWS Rimrock Edition. And I'll tell you, a number of you people that I've asked me online about ranch riding horses, I've only told a couple of people about him. He has slipped through my cracks on some of the dishes. So some of you that called online and didn't online, keep an eye on this horse because he has a lot of ranching ability, and he's getting more and more broke by the day. And he also will throw a rope. I mean, he doesn't throw the rope, but he will handle a rope and work a cow and track really well already. He has a lot of talent that direction too. Okay, lot number 6. They stood in line to ride this one. Terrell's been a wonderful horse for us. A lot of smart peppy. Simple to ride, broke to ride, can turn around. It's the one spinning actually right now in the middle. Can turn around, can run and stop, can bridle up and be a horsemanship horse. Has a lot of handle, has a great lead change. Everything came pretty easy to him as I watched him. He broke out many years ago. And he has been a very willing participant, probably the most correct turnaround horse when he was learning than any horse we've ever had here. That's Terrell, lot number 6. He does have, in back ankles, he's got some large areas there, and has not been a problem, but we are declaring them. He has some wind puffs behind in his ankles. So that's your group of ranch horses. And I'm about excited about this group as I am about those project horses and also our other finished all-around horses. We are so excited this year about the group of horses that we have. Thank you, everyone. A number of these horses are on the ride list, so if you care to find out which ones are, if you want to test drive them, you can go on in the back. And even if you don't want to test drive them, you might want to watch if you're interested in the horse because there might be someone else doing tricks out there on that horse. Okay? Thank you.
Not a lot.
Stuff around the grounds and whatever is going on in Indio, California. At Highway Services. Up next, number 3, it's One-Siders. You are a reason.
I thought he was too. I think that thought went through his mind.
No, I absolutely saw him. Just all the way off the horse.
Hi, how are you?
How are you doing?
Thanks for everything you do.
Okay, there goes along. If we could bring group number 5 in, group number 5. Here comes group number 5. This is kind of a mix of various horses, various flavors, various breeds, various disciplines. Lot number 9. The problem pony just came in, SD Marble. Little gypsy banner. Broke out this semester. He's a cool little mover. Lots of expression and lots of whiskers. SD Marble. She doesn't realize she's just 13 hands. Very proud little mare. She had very good finals within the sophomore colt. She, as I said, even though she had 2013, she was broke out this semester. Lot number 7. Lot number 7 is the horse that he was.
Is that Bridie? No. Eleven, is that who you're looking for? 11 is Bella.
Okay. So I wasn't sure. This is lot number 11. I wasn't sure where to put this horse. This horse can be a ranch horse in a high level. Can be a Western horsemanship horse in a very high level. The gal put on breechers and showed in the English in a very high level. This horse, this girl smiles every day that she's ridden him. She said no horse ever has tried harder, and she owns the horse here. She said no horse ever tried harder than this guy. Lot number 11. Let me introduce myself. Very, very cool gelding. Could be a ranch horse, could be a horsemanship horse. Very close to lead change. Has a lot of potential and great minded. And with a lot of size. He's by far one of the bigger horses we have in sale on the western side. Kind, intelligent, and double registered. Yes, I said double registered. Lot number 11. Let me introduce myself. Lot number 26. Masked and Magnetism. This was an unbroke horse this semester. This is a bright colored paint horse that's loping around currently. An unbroke horse this semester. Tobiana gelding. Good minded. He's green yet. Again, he was just started and broke out. You can go any direction with him. He's good legged. He's strong behind. He's good in front. Masked and Magnetism. There's a lot of quality there. Lot number 28.
Bridie.
Thank you. Lot number 28 is the Dun filly that just loped off. This was an unbroke this semester also. She's been a willing horse for this student. She put a lot of time on this one. This one had a very, very good finals also. She's a strong horse in a very good way. SRF Dixie Queen. And she is double registered with buckskin. Lot number 28. Lot number 31. I am the Secret Sin. Lot number 31. This one also was broke up this semester. Cool little horse, has a lot of talent. Student that's riding it currently has good luck with a lot of reiners and think this horse has a lot of talent that direction. Lot number 31. I'm the Secret Sin. She was broke out this semester. stops like it's their job. Lot number 32, Sweet Talk Impulse. Sweet Talk Impulse has been a project course for this student, for a senior project course. Means that she was broke out another semester and then carried on, and she wrote her all year. This year, and she was third in the horsemanship in the project group horses for the seniors. She was sixth in the Green Trail, and she was fourth yesterday in the overall senior fraternity. Sweet Talk Impulse. She's the bay mare that's loping across the pen now. Yep, she has the lope stride that she can probably change sleep. Not today, but I see that in her. She has a lot of lift to her lope. This is shown by the camera right now, lot number 32. A lot of drive, a lot of lift. A lot of variety in this group, but there's a lot of quality here too. Again, don't hesitate to ask these students about the horses if you have any further interest. Thank you. I'm going to turn the mic over to Rusty Miller, who will be starting with the English horses shortly. Thank you, girls.
We gotta set the jumps up. Yeah.
Hey, Eva, can you bring the jump up, please?
Okay. It might be in the other one.
Yeah, now they're here. Hey, girls, did you hear me in the back? Can you bring the jump up here, please? So one thing that is to our disadvantage with English horses is they do not live in this facility. And this year, given the way finals fell and our semester is running, they normally come over here on a Thursday, and these guys all arrived yesterday afternoon. This is a very different atmosphere for them compared to the English farm. However, I will say they have all handled it extremely well. It's a culture shock for the kids, for the horses, the whole 9 yards. I come from this world, but I've learned about their world, and I'm quite pleased of how the horses have settled in, how the kids have handled the traffic and stuff in the Western world that they don't always see in the English world. So this group is consists of 3 draft cross and a little. He's actually a registered paint. I'm going to start first with a little paint. His farm name is Jasper. Sometimes we call him Jasper Cow. At Halloween, he is always the Chick-fil-A pony on Eat More Chicken. We have had Jasper in the program for about the last 5 years. We brought him. We used him all over the place. He has been used in the freshman program. He gets used for all different teams. We have an IDA team, an IHSA team, and an eventing team. So these horses do get used a lot and used in a lot of different disciplines. So he's had a lot of practice with classical riding, working on all his dressage moves. The next horse, lot 36, is Tower. He is a draft cross. We do know he is a quarter horse, Percheron cross. Anyways, prior to coming to us, the owners had trail ridden him quite a bit and stuff. We bought him. We always need some horses for some of our college students and stuff. Again, he has been used all over. He came up through our green program. He's been used in freshman time. Pardon? Oh. He has been used in freshman time, junior, senior time. He's been used all over the place. He was in the sophomore class, and we did the green colt breaking on him. He is currently, girls, whenever you're ready, you guys can start popping over the cross rail. He is a very solid citizen, very easy to get along with. Lindsay's had him for the last semester. She's done a wonderful job with him. How big is he jumping? Okay, he's doing 2 foot and 2'3". The mare that just jumped the cross rail, the dark mare, her name is Taylor. That's lot 39. She also is a 4-horse draft cross. She is a favorite draw for all the different team events. She was used again in our sophomore time, was in our colt breaking. She is currently, was this past semester been assigned to a freshman. She jumps 2'3", 2'6". Quiet, can take a joke. All these horses in this group are all very solid citizens and very easy to get along with. And the one that just went over the jump is Arlo, and he is lot 37. Arlo is probably one of the most favorite of all of our draft crosses. It says in his description he's a little peaky. He really is not peaky at all. This horse can really take a joke. He will literally go over anything for anybody. What you see with him is what you get. He is a big, quiet dog, quiet puppy dog kind of pony. He is a quarter draft cross also. He actually has a little tighter movement, more like a stock horse than the drafts. Cannot say enough of how quiet he is. When I decided to put him in the sale, I got a lot of grumbling because he's very usable. He's usable in the program. He's very usable for all the teams. And as you can see, they're all very easy to get along with. And like I said, up until yesterday, they had never seen any of this. And they have all settled in here very, very well. All right, girls, thank you. If you want to, pop them over one more time and we'll bring the next group in.
Try that one more time.
Thank you, ladies. Let's bring in the next group.
We got Manny Delta.
So in this group, we have a little bit of a mix. Lot 19, Manny, he is a schoolmaster. We bought him 10 years ago from like a rehab program. He has been used again all over in all different aspects of our program. He has evented, he has done IHSA, he has done the IDA. He is currently jumps around at 2 foot. We stepped him down a little bit just because of his age and stuff, and we try and do our very best to give them a job they can handle and not break them down. He's really good-minded. Sydney that's riding, she is one of Manny's favorite students. So she got to ride him here in the sale today. Really a very, very nice horse, very solid citizen, really a good asset to anyone's lesson program. Lot 34, Mickey. Mickey came to us. He is a Center Horse to College horse. He was just started just this semester. He is a Gypsy Banner quarter horse cross. We were all talking, since I come from this world, I say lope instead of canter. And I was talking to one of the other instructors over here, how this Gypsy Banner could look like a little Western horse. He really is a cute little horse, maybe a little hair overwhelmed with the new surroundings and all the crowds. It's a little quieter over at the other farm than it is over here, but he has handled everything quite well. Ryan has done a great job of getting this one's trust and getting him to go around. He has lots to look at, because there is not as many people over at English Farm on a regular basis. But he is really nice, great-minded, very trainable. And then lot 33 is Delta. He is a black gray gelding. He is a Morgan quarter horse cross. He's willing, quiet, very brave. He came in a little bit scared. Ilana has done a great job of really gaining his trust. He's really cute over the fences. Art was talking about how all the horses that placed in finals at the English Farm, we do a awards day, so the kids don't know how they've done in the finals, but I can tell you this one did quite well. You can see he's real cute over the jumps. He is the start of a lead change. He is not 100% yet, but she has been working very hard on a lead change on him also. Mickey has done some ground pulls. He has not done really any cross rails yet. That's why Ryan is not popping him over it. He did what's called a pile pull class at the other farm. Girls, go ahead if you want to pop them over one more time. Thank you, ladies. This one's small enough you could put them in the back of your minivan, no trailer transport required. This is 66. 66 came from actually another university. We traded for some older pro courses. 66 is definitely a little overwhelmed by all the crowd, but now that he has a friend in there, I guess he's going to go around. He is a 2-year-old grade pony. He was a little stud pony when we got him. And he was started a little later in the semester. And he competed he did a low-level dressage test for finals and a pile of poles. As you can see, he is cute as a bug. He would make someone a great little project. Ponies are a hot commodity now once they're broken going around for children. But he's really got a good disposition. He truly is like a pet dog. And the kids kind of treat him like a pet dog around the barn. I got a couple more coming in. Lot 38 is a mare named Raise Your Glass. She was donated to us by a fairly prominent breeder. They were in the middle of a move, and she was kind of a smaller filly, and now that they've seen her, they're like, oh wow, we kind of messed up. This is a really nice filly. She is by Blue Skies Only. That goes kind of unsaid what her sire has accomplished. This mare is really cute. We got her as a long yearling. She hadn't been handled a lot. I assigned her to a student just to handle her. She taught her to lunge. She lined over. She was a little immature the spring of her 2-year-old year. We sat on her, took our time, rode her a couple times, and just kind of let her grow up. And then in the fall, we went ahead and broke her out. Sophomore broke her out. Carson, that is on her, is currently a senior. And then Carson took her and started her. She's been over piles of poles and some low cross rails. This is a quarter-horse filly. She could go either direction. She could go the quarter-horse route or she could go the hunter route. We've had a lot of interest from the hunter world in her also. She is really a good quality filly, good mover, and she never had shoes on. She's barefoot. She's very sound. I don't know, other than a minor abscess here or there, that she's ever had to have any time off. She's had consistent riding, but she has not been hammered on by any stretch of imagination. She's very quiet, very willing. I don't know if 66 quite knows what to make of all the people in the grandstands there right now. The other pony coming in, so we got got 66. I always want to call him Philip 66. 66 and this little baby filly came in at the same time. Her name is Mary. They were rescued out of a pasture. When they came to us, they basically chased them off the horse trailer. They really didn't even know how to lead or anything, so the kids have done a really good job. They knew nothing. Mary's very cute. She's a really cute trotter. She's got a really cute canter. She's been over ground poles. Lauren has done a really good job of getting her broke. She would make Again, a really nice project for anybody really wanting a pony project. Carson, are you gonna pop her over a couple cross rails? The other one that just came in, lot 18, this is Dolly. Dolly is a draft box mare that we bought as an envelope for sophomore class. She's really a quiet, really sweet. She has done some piles of poles and a lot of flat work. Our dressage instructor feels like she has got a career in dressage. Very quiet, very willing, been very easy to start and get going. She certainly is going to make somebody a nice project. I feel like she will do well in the dressage and the eventing world. On lot 38, Carson has been working on this since lead change. She's still kind of 50-50, but she's really a cute changer. I think you have the wrong saddle on that pony. Thinks that he belongs over here. All right, ladies, thank you very much. We'll see everybody in about an hour when the auction actually starts. You're welcome to go back, try horses in the back, walk through, ask the students questions if you have any, major questions. Brandon and I are around in art to answer anything.
That one is out now. Like, as of now. Yeah, that one's out. That one is freshly out, like as of 5 to 10 minutes ago.
How are you?
I'm good.
I just want to ask you a couple questions. Of course.
Sure.
The tower course. What's his personality?